What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's Talk Jets Radio. We are a week away from the draft, and I'm so thankful for that because I'm so tired of clickbait. I'm tired of mock drafts. I'm just tired of analysis. It's like paralysis by analysis at this point. I'm just tired of all of it. Bring on the draft already or trade for Deebo Samuel and make things fun. But whatever. So the Jets are currently going through voluntary workouts, and the big story today was Becton was not in attendance. And the minute that was announced, social media was just fighting back and forth, and everybody offering up their hot takes. And here's my point on this. So let's take a quick recap of how this whole Becton story evolved. Very promising rookie year where he showed flashes of being a dominant left tackle. Goes into last year with enormous expectations. Starts off slow in a new offense against an elite pass rusher. Had some scrimmages against the Packers, and I believe it was the Eagles, where he didn't do as well as anticipated. Whatever. You go into the season, week one, gets hurt on a freak injury. So the Jets here tell everybody it was like a 4 to 6 week injury or 6 to 8 week injury, and that was a kind of expectation. Now, we were actually at the game on the Jets sideline when it happened, and we saw him carted off where he was in tears. Like, he looked like you knew it was serious. So we all said walking out of the stadium, yes, I was kind of hammered, that he's out for the year. I just couldn't see, based on how he was acting, that he was going to be back last year. But the Jets told us he was going to be. So 4 to 6 weeks goes by, not ready, 6 to 8 weeks, whatever. It gets all played out, and there really wasn't a lot of information released. But then there was questions about his diet, his work ethic, all these different things. And then everybody keeps feeding on it. And all the stories are kind of one-sided. It's like, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. You don't really see the player side of it. So whatever it is, you go into the offseason, and now it's like, there's a lot of stories coming out saying the Jets expect more out of him. And to me personally, I think after his rookie year, you kind of feel like you feel good about yourself. Maybe you get a little complacent. Maybe whatever happened. So now this last season was an enormous smack in the face to Becton. An enormous dose of reality where you were an enormous fan favorite, and now everybody's questioning you. They're questioning your character, your work ethic, your drive, your ability to play in this league. To the fact that the Jets are telling you now that you're going to compete with George Fant for your starting spot. So I think if that's not motivation, I don't know what is. So I honestly believe now is my dumb fan take is I think this kid is going to come out like a man amongst boys. He's going to work and show everything he has to prove everybody wrong. So I think he's doing that. And now it's like you have voluntary workouts. According to several reports, I think his significant other is pregnant. So right now he's working with Duke Mayweather, and he's staying in Dallas to stay with his family. Honestly, I don't even care what he's doing at this point. Now, the perfect world, obviously, he's here with his teammates. He's getting the work in. He's showing the team where he's at in terms of physically everything else. But you got to also believe that they're having, video phone calls and talking to him and say, hey, listen, what's your weight? What's your program? What's this? They're staying in tune with him. They have to. It's their responsibility to do so. So he's not there. It's not perfect, but there's reasoning behind it. Now, if this comes, whatever it is, May or June, he's not here for all the mandatory stuff, then it's a problem. If he comes in a training camp out of shape, enormous problem. Because then you're like, all right, now his back is kind of against the wall where everybody's challenging him, and he's not rising to the occasion. But until that actually happens, I'm not going to sit here and waste my breath saying Becton's a bust, we got to trade him, everybody's disappointed. It is what it is, man. It's voluntary, and everybody has their own reason for being there. But if you watch all the workout videos and everything else, the guy's putting his time in. And if not, we will soon find out in mandatory minicamp. You'll find out in training camp. So I'm going to side with the player right now. If you're as a Jet fan, you love to see him there, and you like to see him with his teammates and showing what he has. But if he decides not to, there's also other players not there for whatever reason. It is what it is. You can't. It's April. So enough with the overreaction. Enough with the slamming of Becton, man. I get it, but it's just we're acting like last year was a freak injury. It's not like he had he played 17 games of awful football. Let's get him on the field and see what he can do. What if he comes out and beats George Fant for the job? Then what? Everybody's gonna be kissing his ass again? So bring on the draft. Bring on I'm ready for football, man. So have a good day. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be streaming the draft Thursday night, Friday night, and some point on Saturday. Got a couple special guests lined up over the next couple days, so check that out, and we'll talk to you later.